There, I'm Jay, and today I'm going to teach you how to play Nails Like God by McCafferty. Because I could not for the life of me find a video tutorial on this song. So, the first chord that we're going to do is B minor. Now, I'm not doing the bar chord B minor, I'm doing the simplified B minor. Because if you put a gun to my head and told me to either do a bar chord or get my brain splattered on the floor, I would start finalizing my last will and testament. So basically, it's just, bar chord B minor. I'm going to try my best here. It's bar first string, middle finger on the G string, and then these two over here, I believe, is how you do it. I can't do that because it sounds like shit. Case in point. So the way that I do it, which is the simplified version, is you put your, index finger on the A string, your middle finger on the G string, and your ring finger on the high E string. And then you just strum like that. So basically, you don't strum for the first part of the song. The only part, or not for the first part of the song, but for the first few words of the song. The part where you actually start strumming is when he says eyes. So you go,
sorry about the cut. I'm probably going to edit that out, but my mom came home and I had to stop recording. But basically, you have to go, so it's and our eyes meet on the, and then you keep strumming like that until you get the floor. Now on floor you do A. I'm just going to go through, and that brings us to our next chord, which is A. So basically it's these three fingers, index, middle, and ring, on the D, G, and B strings, and then you just strum like that, like so. So basically, it's supposed to be, and our eyes meet on the floor, and then, as the bullets, and once it gets to bullets, you switch to D. The way that you do D, obviously, I'm still running through all the chords just in case, is, I think that some people do it a little differently. The way that I do it is, index finger on the B string, or on the G string, ring finger on the 3rd fret, on the B string, and then once again on the 2nd fret, the same fret as the index finger, the middle finger on the high E string. Sorry, I wasn't pressing down hard enough there. And the way that most people strum, you don't do these 3 strings, or these 2 strings, you just do these 3, so it's like, instead of, so, and our eyes meet on the floor as the bullets. And then when you go ring out, once you get to out, you switch to G. Now G is the most common, chord on guitar, period, I think. And the way that you do G, I think this is the one that some people do differently, actually, but the way that I was taught it was, middle finger on the 3rd fret on the high or low E string, index finger on the 2nd fret on the A string, and then ring finger on the 3rd fret on the low E string. So basically, the chord progression for the song is B minor, A, G, so that's how you do it, and let me just count how many. It's I think it's a 4 count, but the way that, I don't really pay attention to the counts. I usually sing along to whatever song I'm doing, and that's kind of how I remember, oh, you switch it this word, you switch it that word. So that's for the first, I think it's verse, IDK. And then for the next one, when he goes I'm afraid to die, I'm afraid to live, it goes, so each line you switch chords. So the first line is B minor. So it's I'm afraid to die, I'm afraid to live, I'm afraid to fly, I'm just a kid. And it's all the chord progression that I just taught you, but just every line you switch chords. Oh, that's cool. Give me a moment. I didn't write down which words go with... Give me a moment. Sorry about that. Just note to self, when you're gonna record a guitar tutorial, remember to make sure that your notes are completed. So, where I leave off. So, when you get to the chorus, it goes, I am just a kid, and then you go right into, I am tough, I've got, and then I am tough, and then when it gets to, nails, you do A. So it goes, I am tough, B minor, I am tough, I've got, A, nails like God, D, fell asleep in G, iron lung, and then it goes, B minor, made-believe morning after A, but, made-believe morning A after, but, D, the deed had G already been done. So I'm just gonna play it really quickly right now. I am tough, I've got nails like God, fell asleep and iron lung, made-believe morning after, but the deed had already been done. When he says that he doesn't care, don't you think that he might just care? When he says that he doesn't mind, don't you think that he might just mind? And then it goes right into that pre-chorus, where it's like the I am afraid to die, and that's when you switch every other line. And then it repeats the chorus, so you just do what I taught you again. And then you have, like, the break where he just goes like, whoa, uh-oh. That's basically what you do with the pre-chorus, where you switch every other line. And it's the same with the, are you kidding me? Don't you ever think? Once again, you just, every other line, you switch. So, yeah, I guess that's basically it. So to give you a basic rundown, the chord progression is B minor, A, D, G. And then, so the strumming pattern, I think, is a little weird. Okay, so the strum pattern, I think, is weird. I think, it's hard to tell because I'm kind of trying to do this by ear, but I think it's, and our eyes meet on the, and then it's, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that, I think. So I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, like that. Down, 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 up, down, like that. Once again, I'm not too sure about this. Whenever I play it, I just play it all down strums. Also, it's easier to sing and play that way, and I haven't mastered the art of playing with a strumming pattern yet. I guess that's kind of all I have. I will link the website that I used to make this video in case you got confused at any point. I'll also put the chord progression in the description. But yeah, that was basically my tutorial on how to do Nails Like God by McCafferty, included with my horrible singing and a really bad guitar. So yeah, that's it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and a big thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video, guys. Yeah, that's it. Bye.